In the last video I made on Nano Banana, I showed you that it's an amazing image editor. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually create some incredible video content and essentially make endless videos as long as you want with perfect seamless transitions using Nano Banana. Now, here's a really cool example. This is from OX Framer Online. He specializes in cartoons, but he's using Nano Banana for certain frames of this cartoon that he created here. So this is just a really cool example. Now, he's not using start and end frame for this. He's essentially just creating tons of different clips using Nano Banana to create the frames, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But this is just a great example of what you can do with this tool to create these start frame scenes and then eventually end frames and then create longer video. So this is a really cool video. He's actually using Seed Dance for this, but I'm going to use Kling and high-low in this video. I'm going to show you how to use that. So stick around to the end to watch that tutorial. I'm going to go through a few more examples. So this is one from Tech Holla. He actually created something insanely cool. So he does a walkthrough of Middle Earth here. Now, I believe he is using start and end frame frames for this, but he basically had Nano Banana create all of those start and end frames from a couple reference images and then use them for this very long video that has this very seamless transition that goes about 1.5 minutes here. So really cool stuff. And really the possibilities at this point are endless. With AI video, we can create consistent characters. We can create very long videos. We can even create consistent character voices using something like Runway Act 2. If you want a tutorial on AI lip sync, definitely drop a comment and let me know, and I'll make that tutorial next. I actually just did something on that and it was really impressive. So if you tie that all together here, you can really create full-length movies at this point using AI. So another cool example I found here, this guy, again, using start and end frames, created this very cool fight scene here of these two, I want to say ninjas, or I don't know what I would call them, but check this out. Super cool. So I'm going to show you how to use this, and I'm going to show you how you can create your own videos. So you're going to want to start with an image editor tool here. So I'm using FreePic because this is where I create all my AI images. So it's just very easy for me, and I have an account that allows me to get unlimited images to create here. But if you don't want to pay for something like FreePic, you can literally just go to Google AI Studio, and you can use the model from here. I'll put a link to this in the description so you have it. So let me switch to the right account here. And yeah, once you have this, you can come in and use Nano Banana straight from here. You can just ask it for whatever you want, and it'll create an image for you. You can upload your reference images here as well. For this quick tutorial, I'm going to use FreePic. It's just way easier for me. And it actually, when I go to the image generator, what's really cool is that it can actually give me the width that I'm looking for. You could obviously just add this in the prompt and say you want a 16:9. For whatever reason, it seems to adhere better when I'm using FreePic than when I'm using Google AI Studio. Just something I've noticed, but I'm sure you're going to have potentially different results. So let's go through a quick tutorial. So let me show you one of the videos I was able to create recently using this tool. So this is Nano Banana plus Suno and 11 Labs just for the audio portion and high-low start and end frames. So check this out. This is like a short ad for like a beer commercial.
Cambodia beer. Cambodian for beer.
So just a really short little beer commercial. And I really think that the applications here are really going to blow up for advertising. It's just going to save so many people so much money here. And I'm also going to create a tutorial on how to animate your logos as well for ads and video ads. So definitely drop a comment if you want to see that as well. But essentially all I did here to create this, I'm going to come back to my images that I created here. I'm going to show you what I started with. So let's go to my images. So I started with one reference image of a guy holding a beer in a bar, right? And I added the reference image of the beer and the reference image of the guy. And you can see how good of a job it did here of putting the actual guy and the actual beer in his hand at this bar. My whole prompt was, this was a 16:9 in Nano Banana, and it said the man is in a crowded bar holding this beer with a beautiful woman standing next to him, okay? Now, the whole point of this is that I want to create an end frame for this too. So I'm going to create a start frame. I'm going to create an end frame. And then what I'm going to do is for the next scene, I'm going to use the end frame from the first scene, and that's going to be my start frame for the next scene. And then the end frame for that next scene will be the start frame for the next scene, and just on and on and on. So it becomes a seamless video, and you can basically make this as long as possible. So in this example, I basically came back up here. I created a few more. So you're going to have to try. Sometimes it gave me some weird results, like this guy pouring a beer into a beer. You're going to have to try a few times. You're never going to get it in one shot unless you get lucky. Sometimes you get it in one shot. So here's the shot I was looking for. The guy's basically grabbing another beer from the bar, right? So the transition is now going to be from this start frame of him grabbing the beer to him turning around with the girl at the bar, right? So that's going to be scene number one. So I came over to high-low. I made that the start and end frame. So if I go to recreate, you can see what that looked like. So my start frame is him grabbing the beer. My end frame is him at the bar. I showed you how I just made both of those in free pick using Nano Banana. And here's my prompt. The man grabs the beer and turns to speak with the girl as the camera slowly zooms in. The reason I'm using high-low for this is they have a really good start to end frame. And it doesn't have audio right now, but the video quality I'm finding is better than Kling and better than WAN 2.2, at least for now, until we get VO3. I think this is the best version, but if you really want audio, Kling will give you native audio, or you can use something like Audio to just add audio later. Like this. This is like the easy way to do it. Just upload your video here and it'll give you audio. Or if you want to go through the process that I went through and actually create music using Suno, create sound effects using 11 Labs, and then create like the voice at the end here.
Odeon for beer.
That voice, I used an 11 Labs voice for that as well. So if you wanted to go through that whole process, it's going to give you better results for sure. So basically start and end frame, generated this video, and then boom, I got this video here, the guy grabbing the beer at the bar and the camera turning to him as the girl puts her hand on his shoulder. Then I went ahead and generated another image of the last frame that I wanted, which was this overhead shot. So again, I used for the image reference here, I used the last frame from this video, right? So if I come back here, the last frame from this video, this end frame right here, I used this as an image reference, right? So that was one of my image references here. And then I put the beer again. And I said an overhead drone angle shot of the entire bar with a large enhanced graphic featuring the beer bottles cheering that says Cambodia beer. So it came up with some really funky kind of logo here. I kind of like it, to be honest. I thought it looked kind of funny, so I kept it. But the whole cool thing about Nano Banana is that it gives you different angles, right? Like I showed you in the last video. So it can generate different angles of the same shot. So I gave it the reference image and I said, give me another angle of this shot, an overhead drone angle shot of the entire bar. So now this image becomes my end frame, and then the end frame from the last scene becomes my first frame, right? So I came back to high-low. I did the same thing. So let me just come back here. So this is the last frame from the other scene, and then this is the end frame, right, with the beers overhead. And I basically said they both smile as the camera slowly pans up, the logo appears, and the bottles in the logo cheer together. So I thought that was kind of fun. And it gave me an awesome video. It zoomed up, showed the bottles cheering, and it ended up on that exact frame that I was looking for. It actually does a really, really great job. And then, like I said, I added Suno, I added the music, and I created that ad. So really cool, simple little process. Now, I'm gonna show you another one I did using the exact same process. So I took an image of myself here. I put it in the Nano Banana model here in free pick. I set a cinematic wide angle shot of this man walking in the rain at night on a busy street in New York City, and it gave me this image right here. I then used that as a start frame. I created another angle, so I used that start frame as a reference image. And I asked for a wide angle shot of this man in the rain in a superhero suit with his arms out, which gave me this image here. I then used that start frame and that end frame, right? I created this video and I combined them, right? And then I did the same thing, right? Where I took this end frame, I made it a start frame. I asked for another image, right? Went through that whole process and it gave me this 18-second video here. There's no audio, but you can check this video out as well. You can see it's pretty seamless. I then fly up in the air here. And then I come down and I rescue this poor child here that's being attacked in the streets of New York. So you really, again, you can really create whatever you want using this process. I'll show you one more I did here. So again, I used free pick to create a start scene and an end scene for Mario and Sonic here having a race. And they go to the finish line there. So pretty cool. This is using Kling, so you can see that Kling does come with that native audio, and the native audio in Kling is actually very good, which I do like a lot. I just think sometimes the image generations and the video generations are not as good. Here's another one I did with Nano Banana. This guy here in the rain, this is the first frame, and the last frame is him with his arms up. And I said the camera slowly zooms out as he begins to panic, and you can see this video here. Does a really great job. So that is the process. It's super powerful. It really does a great job of keeping character consistency, scene consistency, and then you can take those end frames as start frames and then stitch together longer videos here. So very, very powerful tool. If you want to see more tutorials like this, drop a comment below. Like this video if you like this video, and please subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this.